my son John celebrating 50 years of serving York County.
Timbo is proud to remain locally family-owned and operated, with deep roots in our community. Celebrate 50 years with special promotions, giveaways, and savings.
Thanks to all our employees and our customers.
How you doing there, Dad?
Ready for another 50 years. See you at Jack Jimbabo Family of Dealerships.
Welcome back to High School Sports Live. Cumberland Valley and Central Dauphin. Our wrestling match of the week here on ABC 27.4. The flip in the center of the match. Coach, we're starting at 127.
Yep.
What are we looking for here in the opening bout between these two powerhouses on this matchup?
I'm looking to see who's coming out and what kind of momentum. I think talking to Coach Billy Chamberlain in the beginning, they're still down 3 wrestlers. They got 1 guy back, so this is not the full complement, but we're going to see what kind of confidence they have in a matchup here between Pierce Lemons and it looks like Conor Killian. Opening takedown by Pierce Lemons. And again, remember, we're dealing with different scoring this year. Takedowns are 3. We got a different near fall situation and indicating locked hands here. Locked hands on Pierce Lemons.
Our opening bout brought to you by Pack Financial.
Pierce in the offensive position. Conor stands up well, trying to move 1 into 2. Bottom position, you want to continue to be a matter of will. You got to be careful he doesn't get locked up. He got a near side cradle in. He steps it over. He's got to take it over softly. Actually, with a chance for a reversal and taking him to his back here. At least he's got 2 reversal. Conor Killian does. Now he's got his own cradle twisted on the inside leg, and he's starting to earn back points here. It looks like he's got at least 3. Now he's got 4. He's got 4, and he's stacking them up here. This is a dangerous spot he's got him in. He's got, there it is. Man, he trapped him there right on the corner. That's one heck of a start for Cumberland Valley.
Quick fall for Cumberland Valley and Conor Killian. We don't even get to our stats as he gets the opening 6. We're going to step aside here on our match of the week.
Senior moments. They're not about what's been lost. They're about everything you've gained. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you're covered to go all in on more senior moments. And when playtime's over, giving them back can be a senior moment too.
They're all yours.
More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
Back here on High School Sports Live, match of the week. Moving on to 133, Cap Blue Cross. Bringing you this bout. Cumberland Valley off to that quick start, George. The 6-0 fall by courtesy of Killian.
I told you these first couple matchups are going to be good. And so far, Cumberland Valley has won the very first sort of toss-up tight, good quality match that we've seen. And again, we've got Gordon Hung here, who was just coming off of an injury versus Luke Hitchcock. Again, both a good match here. It looks like Luke Hitchcock coming in at 13-3. Gordon Hung with only 1 match under his belt, but he's an experienced wrestler. I know with a real good history. Again, this is one of those key matchups that I pointed out in the intro.
Going back to 127, that fall by Killian, his 55th career victory. For him, happened so fast, we didn't get a chance to get any of the statistics for him that Coach Chamberlain gave us.
Shot, reshot. Not a whole lot from our feet. Inside dump attempt. He doesn't finish, he gets stuck. Hung blocks him off on the inside. Good head defense. Not going to be able to score from that position.
Hitchcock comes into the year 13-3. Hung just 1-0 as he's working his way back from injury.
Backing up.
You hear him saying backing up, backing up. It looks like they're just pushing, though, not making attempts. So you control those wrists, you control everything. Now he's attempting to control the wrist. Counting down, no score at the end of the first. Gordon Hung, opportunity for the choice. He defers. Luke Hitchcock selects the defensive position to go in to begin period number 2. Good mat return. Got that wrist. Now working sort of a tilt situation there. Got to do something with it. Now lost the wrist. Hitchcock trying to work up on his base. Push back in. Takes the arm. There you go. That's good. You got to cut it off. Nope. You gotta hold those hands. You got to block underneath and make sure you're controlling the wrist when you stand up. And I will tell you this once, and I'll tell you it over and over. You can never score with your head on the mat. You hear me? Anytime your head's on the mat, it's not a good situation. You're not going to score. He goes back and actually grabs the leg. Now Hung's got to bring him down. Brings him down, another mat return. He's got to fight those hands better.
Here in the minute through the second period. Hung, as he's working his way back, just one match on the year.
Yep.
So far, conditioning seems pretty good.
Yep. He also he looks good from the top position. And Hitchcock selected defensive position, hopefully to get the first points on the board. But so far, after 1 minute, Hung has hung on tight from the top, controlling the action. Hitchcock's gotten to his feet now. Another Grammy. See, when you put 1, 2, and 3 moves together, that's how you get out from the bottom. It's a matter of will. Good job by Hitchcock. Again, stand up, got his base, controlled the wrist, moved immediately into a Granby, and came up with the first 2-point reversal.
First move we've seen to bring the CD bench to their feet tonight.
He's got the cross-face cradle, locks it up again, draws him over. Here we go. Earning back. Hey, got him flat there, too. He's got him flat there. Whoa! There we go. Another quick turnaround.
Luke Hitchcock goes from defense to offense, and that is the equalizer. We're 6-6 here after 2 bouts on the High School Sports Live Match of the Week.
Select Physical Therapy, a leading provider of physical therapy and sports medicine throughout central Pennsylvania. Whether recovery from an injury or setting a peak performance goal, our highly certified therapists and athletic trainers will help get you there. Visit selectphysicaltherapy.com to schedule an appointment or complimentary consultation. We wish all athletes, coaches, and teams a great season.
Back here on High School Sports Live, Cumberland Valley taking on rival Central Dauphin. We move on to weight class 139. Select Medical, our sponsor here.
I think so far we've got Aden, Mariano, and I think it's Logan Maurer.
A couple of even wrestlers here. Mariano comes in 11-9 for the Rams. Logan Maurer 11-7. He's down at 139. There was a question if he would be at 145 or 139. Maurer slides into that 139 slot.
He looks fit.
Maurer, a district qualifier 2 years ago.
This is another one of these matches we highlighted. The first 4 matches tonight are really going to make a determination. And so far, these tight matches have ended in bonus points. One for Cumberland Valley, one for Central Dauphin. Both guys just trying to get wrist control. No shots. You see how there's hand fighting in there? I mean, when you control somebody else's wrist, it's such a big deal. You can't grab somebody or move if you're holding onto their wrists.
One of my former bosses, heavyweight wrestler at Slippery Rock, always preached to hand control.
Hand control.
Always preached to hand control.
You control somebody's hands, you control what they're doing.
He compared it to Newman on Seinfeld. controlling the mail. When you control the mail, you control information.
Well, you control the hands. You control where they grab. You control the flow. And again, he got one arm. He's got to fight that off and read control.
Scoreless after the opening period. Team score knotted at 6. 2 falls to start. 2 exciting falls to start, I may add.
Mariano, with the selection, chooses defense for the second period. He's up right away. Again, trying to control those wrists. That's it. You hear it. It's always a fight of the hands when you stand up.
Aden finished 6th at sectionals last year in District 3.
Look at Swag's teaching over there. He's saying, as soon as you stand up, you got to control those hands. Got to control the wrists. Simple.
I'd like
control
to
the wrists. There he is.
I'd like to put a timer on Coach Swags. Is there more time in the chair or more time up during a bout?
Well, I usually
during a match?
usually like when he sits on the catbird seat. When he stands on the chair and sits on the back top, keeps his balance and grits his teeth. I've seen him in that position more often than not.
Coach Swag's one of the great coaches and great guys in wrestling.
Man. Oh, just a great man.
Does so much in the offseason, takes a lot of guys from a lot of schools. A lot of coaches respect them from the area and around the state.
He is a true living legend. First points. Logan Maurer. Actually, no. That we got an escape. That was actually a reversal. What do we got? 3-1.
Maurer up 3-1 here as we tick under 40 seconds in the second.
Just content with hanging there. And we've got obviously different near fall and college rules on the out of bounds this year, which really helps. Maurer hanging tight. Wrist, trying to work wrist control, tight waist. Now spiral. Not really hanging on to a lot though. You can't just grip that and hang that elbow in without rolling. You got to work your way up to your base. Nothing good with your head on the mat, young man.
Kind of a different pace of a match here that we saw after the first 2.
Yep.
Lots of action, 2 falls. This one allowing everybody to settle into their seat, grab some popcorn, at least outside. No eating allowed in the Ram Dome here.
Logan Maurer going into the third period, up 3-1, selects the defensive position to start the third period. Has the advantage here.
As you take a look at that move right there, all replays brought to you by Select Medical.
Warning for stalling, and then he gives up 1, so that makes it 4-1. Plus he got hit with a stalling warning, and he's backing away a little bit.
Have not talked about our officials yet through the first 2+ bouts. Steve Grove right now on the whistle in this one. Harrisburg chapter, 12 years on a PIAA official. As he makes a call there as both guys go out of bounds. Has officiated 1 team state final and 1 individual.
Good, both good officiating crew tonight. We've got a caution right now. Green was not on the line, prepared to go. As many of you know, I was an official on both of these guys. I think Mark Murphy, I actually officiated a lot as a wrestler, and obviously Steve Grove as a beginning of his officiating career, and he's really done very well for himself.
2 former coaches, I may add.
Yep.
One at Northern and one at Mark at Northern, and Steve at Central York.
Mark was a Northern wrestler as well. Good double leg. Finishes 2. Good. It's going up 7-1.
Logan Maurer in control here, under a minute left in the third period.
He's going to let him up. Going to try to get 1 bonus point here. All he needs is one takedown. Instead of a 3-point team earning, he'll earn 4 at 34 seconds to go. To try to earn that takedown. And again, he's just hanging on that wrist and arm. I wouldn't be surprised to see him called for stalling here again. He's got to do something with that. There it is. That's 1. So
20 seconds to make a move
here. If he's going
here.
to hang on to that wrist, it's going to continue to happen. That's still stalling again. I don't think it's going to happen. 4 seconds to go.
Now we're going to shoot right off this restart.
And he can get him for stalling even coming out in the last 4 seconds.
8-2 the final there. It's going to be a straight decision as we step aside here on High School Sports Live Wrestling Match of the Week.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Welcome back. High School Sports Live Match of the Week. CVCD. Hoffman Ford bringing us this bout here at 145.
Maybe the best wrestler in the building tonight, CJ Curry, 17-0. And the brother, who do we have here for Cumberland Valley?
Jake Mitchell.
This is going to be one heck of a matchup. These two guys are both ranked.
Brother of the state champion.
In the top, I'd say the top 10 in the state minimally, but I believe they're 7 and 5 if I remember correctly. Faree ranked 5 and Mitchell ranked number 7. So this I would say would be the marquee matchup of the night.
It does have a couple stars for me in the note card.
Always good to see where you're at against similar competition early in the season.
I already said he's being home.
Both guys feeling each other out. But one of the things I respect about both of these coaches is, obviously I know Cumberland Valley has wrestlers out. It may be different at the end of the year, but they figured out a way to match up the two best wrestlers to be able to put on a show for the fans and also allow them to measure where they're at in the middle of the season. I always think that that's better for the wrestlers, and it's obviously better for the fans when that's able to occur.
Well, if it's one thing these two programs have done historically is always put on a show. Yep. The last couple years, not really been the case. CD has kind of had the dominance that they've been able to hold over Cumberland Valley. A couple wins in the District 3 finals and semifinals the last 2 seasons, and the scores haven't really been that close the last 2 years. Cumberland Valley, though, building that program back up and looking to get back to where they want to go. And if some of these bouts are any indication, well on their way, Coach.
Yep, well on their way. And this one's a tight one. So many historical battles between Cumberland Valley and CD over there. I remember a district finals match when it was CD's time. They were in their run of 4 straight state championships. And I had the match. I was one of the officials, and I remember Swags coming to me after a close call, and he said, "I didn't know you got any votes from Cumberland County." He said, because if you keep giving them all the close calls, here's going to be your rating, and he drew a big 0 and the amount of votes you get from my household.
That's a good one.
I gave him an unsportsmanlike conduct. They went and gritted at the end of the table. They ended up getting their butts whipped that match. I mean, the Cumberland Valley was really hitting on all cylinders. And I said to Swags at the end of the match, you don't need to bet the officials. Your kids weren't ready, Coach, which he even loved even more.
Coach Swags, you got to give him to him. That one was pretty clever, though.
Swags is clever all the way around.
That one was very clever. Looking at CJ Ferry's statistics here from last year, 46 wins last year. That's first place in the section, third place at regionals, and on the podium at states, 8th place last year on the podium.
Yeah, I think he's ranked 5th this year. Obviously, without a blemish to his record. He's a long guy.
Jake Mitchell committed to Gettysburg at the next level. Last year at 139, 3rd in the section, 4th at regionals, did not place on the podium at states.
Good matchup. Both guys not committing to any mistakes, trying to stay balanced, good position, moving the other guys, using it wisely. Free on the double leg here. He's on the double leg, switches up to a lock. Got a wizard in. Wizard in, he's squaring it up. He's going to be able to get away here without any kind of movement. May end the period at this spot. Good attempt, no finish. 1-0 at the end of the second period. Going into the third. Tight match. I suspect that you're going to get Mitchell heading to the bottom's position, which he's going to, in an attempt to tie it up here.
Right there, as you're at the edge of the mat with two quality wrestlers, that kind of what, you know, defines and shows people when you have two quality wrestlers versus one that's dominant, is when a wrestler's able to fight something off or seal something in on the edge of the mat. Like, am I correct on that?
You got to earn it. And quite frankly, you know, Faria is really long, and he had him in a great single. He hit a hips down wizard, was able to square up his body and not give it up. So, again, good wrestling. It may not be as exciting, but technically it's really a good level of wrestling here. Faria staying in control. Again, I think he'd be content with riding this thing out, but it's going to be tough to do. He's trying to take that risk, roll it up a little bit, and put it in his hip pocket. Now using it again, getting the knee to stuff it. Want to take it, you got to take that wrist directly across the body. You can't lift it away from the body, but he's still controlling that far left wrist. Rolling it underneath again. Now he's going to get planted on his hip. He can run that around the edge, but plus you can ride that because you're not riding parallel there. He's out to the side. That's a perfectly legitimate way to ride. The bottom guy has no weight on him. It's good. Actually, he's out to the side again. He's got to get his head off the mat and start to work up. He's really putting that pressure forward. That one-on-one, I don't think it's stalling. I don't think it's stalling on either guy. Now that he's got the leg hook, it's a different story. If he does not move to the side with this, he's out again. He's doing enough. And really, the bottom guy is not helping himself by keeping his head on the mat. And again, I don't think you're going to see any calls here. He's given him plenty of opportunity. He's not covering both of his hips. He's taking that one-on-one rolled up underneath to the outside. It's not going to be much, but he's going to be able to ride him out for a 1-0 victory.
Ferry plays this one more like a college match than a high school bout for a 1-0 victory to even this one up at 9 apiece. You're watching High School Sports Live Wrestling Match of the Week. We step aside here from Central Dauphin.
Hi, this is Jack Timbo then and now. Yep, I'm still alive with my son John, celebrating 50 years of serving York County.
Timbalbo is proud to remain locally family-owned and operated, with deep roots in our community. Celebrate 50 years with special promotions, giveaways, and savings.
Thanks to all our employees and to our customers.
How you doing there, Dad?
Ready for another 50 years. See you at Jack Jimbabo Family of Dealerships.
Welcome back. High School Sports Live 152 bout between Central Dauphin's Isaac Patty and Cumberland Valley's Andrew Alderman.
Yep.
9-9 through 4, and it's as even as it gets here.
Yeah, good match so far. I see starting here a little bit, although I'll tell you, Alderman is built well, isn't he? I mean, his record, it appears, is 2-7. But so far, he's coming out strong. And then you got Isaac Patty with a 6-8 record. So again, maybe a toss-up here. Alderman in on a single. Cuts across. Gets 2. I'm sorry, gets 3. That's where I'm making the mistake. I'm not used to the 3-point takedowns yet.
New scoring system this year.
Alderman throws a leg in, near side, trying to get under both arms, rolling it underneath. Now double boots in over at the top. Now let's say he lays here and doesn't do anything. That's stalling.
That would be stalling.
At first, be a stalemate, but if he doesn't move off of it, I suspect he'll call him for stalling.
I mean, there's a difference between riding parallel and then coming in on the angle.
Yeah. And you got both of the legs in over the top. You got their hips completely locked up.
Yep.
You either got to do something with it or get him out of it. Stalemate it out. Now he's out. He's out of the legs. Out to the side. Ten seconds. 2-on-1. Not doing a whole lot here. Going to be content with 3-0 at the end of the first period. Isaac Patty defers. Andrew Alderman selects the defensive position to start the second period.
Just take a look at that takedown by Alderman on our select medical replay for the 3-0 lead.
Patty trying to work a tilt here. Got a bar in, near side. Trying to tilt him here. Trying to do a pull. Out of bounds.
It's getting a little tense in the gym. Did you hear that? I wasn't sure if I should bring it up, but I think pretty much everybody heard it.
I think we heard it. Alderman out again, now up 4-0. Minute 25. Patty's still yet to score a point. He's trying to move him towards him. Out of bounds.
Coach, one thing we haven't really talked about much yet is early on in the season, I mean, still, it's January, it's after Christmas. A lot of tournaments, you know, take place early on.
Yep.
But Central Dauphin is 5-3, 0-2 in the league. You know, they went up to the Blue Raider duels up in Tamaqua, close to my hometown. Cumberland Valley, they were at the top hat up in Williamsport, finished in 11th. Was at the Leasing Kickoff Classic at their place, 7th place finish. But they're 0-1 and just 1 loss, and that's in the league. They haven't really got into the meat of the schedule. So there's a lot that these teams kind of got to, like, feel their way through their lineup yet and kind of feel their way out.
Well, these early season matchups are all tough, though. You know, you wrestle in higher level competition early. I mean, Mifflin County, we were here. They came out on fire. Nice reshot by Alderman. No takedown. He could have sealed it with that one. But yeah, I mean, CD has not gotten on a roll yet. I think they're still trying to figure out who they are as a team. And so far, they've suffered a couple of early season challenges. And Cumberland Valley, as you heard, 3 guys out still. So what we're watching today may be different from what we're watching in the teams in February and early March.
Through 2, Alderman in control, up 4-0.
Patty's going down in the second period. Third period, down 4-0. Needs to jump and get off of this whistle right away. Does a Granby to get out, earns 1. 4-1. Takedown brings him right back in it.
That's where this year's new rule. You're never
Changes
really,
it.
never
Never
really
out.
out of it. It
Yep.
completely changes the dynamic of the match.
And you've got 3-point takedowns and 4-point near falls. Oh, he caught it. Spins around. Earns 3 the other way, which makes it even a bigger stretch. He appeared to have that momentum right off the jump, and now is, after that takedown, sort of starting to lock down again. Andrew Alderman, again with a record of 2-7, still in firm control here of this match, 7-1.
Very quietly, looking for a bonus point here. Could be huge so far the way this duel has played out.
Stalling top man. First warning. Billy Chamberlain told him to fix his headgear to look for him to get a breath. The official, rightfully so, directed him right towards the center of the match. No break. Another Granby for one more. All right, 7-2.
It's 7-2. 43 seconds on the clock.
Still needs a takedown. And then some. I've not seen him execute a takedown yet. Isaac Patty standing in the center of the mat, 30 seconds to go. Down 7-2. Needs to get to action. He's going to want to stand any chance of trying to get this thing evened up. Out of bounds. We're still neutral, 21 seconds remaining. Yep, 10 seconds, not going to be enough time. Cumberland Valley winning the toss-up.
7-2 decision here for Alderman, and that's a big one for the Eagles. As we step aside here, they take a 12-9 lead here on our wrestling match of the week here on High School Sports Live.
At Pac Financial, we are family and we treat you like family. When it comes to your life insurance needs, we are independent, we represent only top-rated companies, and we know how to get the best rates. Your policies are tailor-made to fit your individual needs. For more information, give us a call today at 564-6400 and ask for Christian Marazzo, or visit our website at pacfinancialfirst.com.
Welcome back. High School Sports Live here. Moving on to 160 pounds, we got Benny Banks from Central Dauphin and Owen Preissel.
Correct.
For Cumberland Valley.
Benny Banks at 7-9, Owen Preissel at 0-5. A sophomore. Appears the matchup is favoring Central Dauphin.
Cumberland Valley on top, 12-9 in the team score. Winning a couple toss-ups.
First takedown.
Pence with the nice move there. 7-9 on the year, coach, as you said. This is kind of one of them that you got to think the way the match is going, Central Dauphin has to have.
Yep. They've got to win. Again, we're going to end up with Thunderbeard, but you got Franco Perry versus Phil Montes, which is going to be a heck of a match. And a pretty evenly matched 107 pounds. So upper weights definitely favor Central Dauphin. Lower weights, I think, more of a toss-up. Benny Benson with an arm bar. Trying to pull him the other way instead of running around the side.
Ben's looking to improve on last year's mark. He was 9-9. He's already 7-9 this year. And finished 5th at the sectionals last year. Looking to improve on that a little bit.
Now cross-face cradle. Straight up. 7 seconds. Looks like the first period's going to end up 3-0 Benny Bents.
Good start for the green and white here in this period.
Benny Bents selecting defense.
As we take a look at our select physical therapy replay.
We had a shot by Owen Preissel, countered and sprawled by Benny Bents with a quick spin around for the first 3. Up right away. Preissel working an underhook, moves out of it. Now Russian tie. You got to use that. Pummeling in here. Still not seeing any shots taken, except for the first one by Preissel, which was countered. You guys got to score. Another shot by Preissel, countered by Bents. He's going to run it through. There it goes. He's on his back. It should be it. He's got it tight right here.
The volume goes up. They're waiting in anticipation.
Here we go. He's twisting it up.
The head's lifted.
There it is.
There's the fall. Benny Bents sends pandemonium throughout the Ram Dome here on High School Sports Live. Match of the week as CD takes a 15-12 lead. We'll be right back.
Senior moments. They're not about what's been lost. They're about everything you've gained. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you're covered to go all in on more senior moments. And when playtime's over, giving them back can be a senior moment too.
They're all yours.
More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
The feet are moving in the mat for our bout at 172 pounds. Brought to you by Cap Blue Cross here on High School Sports Live. Match of the week on ABC 27.4. Shard Pouncy and Abdul
Umaru. Pouncy with the first takedown. Umaru with a quick escape, and then Pouncy gets another takedown to jump out to a 6-1 lead early.
Pouncy pounces here early.
He looked like a cat there, didn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth, Joe.
He's working a near side half. Abdul Umaru tried to get a reversal. Pouncy can continue to work it around to maintain control. Another sit out. A lot of action here. Now attempted power half. You got to get that far wrist. And again, you hear, get your weight on him. You got to push him forward constantly to get that weight on the head and continue to keep him on those hands. That's how you both move arms, legs, and head forward to be able to put pinning combinations together. And also continue to control.
And draw fatigue.
Draw fatigue.
And draw fatigue.
You got to do a push-up with the same guy weight on your back.
I can't do one with just myself.
I don't believe that, Andrew. Pouncy takes him over. Works the half. He's got to settle his chest back. Here it is. There it is.
The Big Mo is flowing. First Bents, now Pouncy. 21-12. Central Dolphins rolling right now. We're going to step aside on High School Sports Live. Match of the week.
Select Physical Therapy, a leading provider of physical therapy and sports medicine throughout central Pennsylvania. Whether recovery from an injury or setting a peak performance goal, our highly certified therapists and athletic trainers will help get you there. Visit selectphysicaltherapy.com to schedule an appointment or complimentary consultation. We wish all athletes, coaches, and teams a great season.
Back here on High School Sports Live Match of the Week, it's Cole Ramberger standing there in the white and green singlet for Central Dauphin, and he's awaiting his opponent, PK KC for Cumberland Valley. Headgear loose right off the whistle.
Who is it, PK?
PK KC.
And the Sunshine Band.
My notes might be a little, my writing might be a little bit hard to read over there.
Oh, good job by
Big bat return by Ramberger.
First takedown. Cole Ramberger, I've known. He's a really good baseball player as well. Played with my son Georgie over at Penn Gardens.
Match here at 189 brought to you by Select Medical. And folks watching at home, on the phone, on the go, as long as you're not watching while driving, we appreciate that. You can find all of our sponsors right down there on the left and right of the score bug. We greatly appreciate all of their dedication to High School Sports Live and their support of high school sports throughout.
Remember, it's going to be it. Don't leave, folks. It's there.
Quick turn, Colt Ramberger. 3 straight falls. Tic-tac-toe, 27-12. Send it off and on top. We step aside here on High School Sports Live.
Senior moments. They're not about what's been lost. They're about everything you've gained. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you're covered to go all in on more senior moments. And when playtime's over, giving them back can be a senior moment too.
They're all yours.
More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
Back here on High School Sports Live, we have at 2:15, Anthony Newhard comes in 15-5. This bout brought to you by Capital Blue Cross, and I believe we may have had a missed identification because I think they just announced Abdul Umaru.
That's what they did
here at 2:15. So probably who was earlier when we at 172 was probably Rodriguez Teodoro. So we apologize for that misidentification, but they just announced Abdul Umaru. Excuse me for that one. As Newhard has Umaru with a takedown up here 3-1.
Yeah, I suspect this one may end quickly as well. Newhard's already working a cross-face cradle. He's going to post on that back leg. Actually, he's going to do a corkscrew underneath. That's going to be interesting.
When you look at the records,
here it is. Here it is.
Of the top weights for Central Dauphin. Central Dauphin has a lot of experience at the top weights. Cumberland Valley does not have a lot of experience, and it's showing right now.
Yeah, and all bonus points, and this one's going to be it as well. Again, interesting work in this corkscrew. He's got it settle on the other side. 30 seconds to go, plenty of time. Getting closer, there it is. There it is.
Corkscrew into a fall. 4 straight falls at the upper weight for Central Dauphin, and we got one more left. We step aside here on High School Sports Live.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Back here on High School Sports Live, 285. We call it heavyweight. Zach Coleman coming in 4-7 for Central Dauphin, and William. Big snack for Cumberland Valley. I did get approval to say that.
William, big snack.
Notes. William,
Barrett.
big snack. Coming in 4-4 on the year for the sophomore. A lot of action so far.
Yeah, it certainly has been. No shortage of bonus points either. I think we only had, what, one match go the distance?
Two. Three decisions, excuse me. I can't add.
Big guys tossing each other around. Both guys head-to-head, not going to be a lot of scoring from this position.
We appreciate everybody tuning in after the exciting Sugar Bowl victory.
Notre Dame, Penn State, what do you think, Andrew?
Well, being I grew up a Penn State fan and covered Penn State on the beat for 15 years as a sports reporter, I believe I'm going to pick the Nittany Lions. And as a Catholic, I'm going to pick them twice on Sunday.
And as a lifelong Notre Dame fan, I hope I don't have to relive the 80s and we get a little bit of get back in the first College World Series opportunity or college football playoff series. And I got a good feeling about Notre Dame this year.
It's a good team. They've both been fun to watch, as much like this match.
Early season loss to a really weak opponent can either destroy you or reveal your character, and Notre Dame has really rallied since that happened.
It's been an incredible season. It's going to be fun here, though, for South Central Pennsylvania.
Yep.
A lot of Irish fans, a lot of Nittany Lions fans. As you see, a little rivalry here on the mat. These are kind of like, I should have threw out the Notre Dame Penn State, but I didn't want to jinx it as we were early on in the intro, because that game still wasn't 100% finished.
Well, it's exciting times for Central Pennsylvania, as you said, for both Notre Dame and Penn State fans. That matchup is one that's been sorely missed by all of us, and to see it again at this level, to make it into the college football championship first ever, is going to be one that we're all looking forward to.
Absolutely.
So William Big Snack Barrett going down in the defensive position and missed the locked hands. That's why we're good. We got a second official. They got it. They're not going to let him continue to do it. That's it. So he gave him the locked hands one, and he let him work through the neutral position. So it should be 2-0. Bill Barrett with the first points on the board tonight.
Kind of surprising, being that it's a senior-sophomore matchup, and it's a senior there getting called with the locked hands there for the mistake.
Yep. Well, when you got heavyweights, neither guy really appears to have a great deal of technical skills. And sometimes it's the strength and the ability to find the right angle. I don't know this to be true, but Zach Coleman looks like he could be a football player too, with the way that he's built. So I know Swags is always heavily recruiting those football kids to fill out the weight classes. Oh, that could have been a risk management problem for Central Dauphin.
Look, judging by that force out right there, I would say Zach Coleman has spent some time.
I said that was a risk management problem.
Zach Coleman has spent some time in the Glenn McNamee practice fields and in between the hash marks. Coach McNamee, of course, the Bloomsburg Hall of Fame quarterback and head coach of the CD Rams. Also the civics teacher here at Central Dauphin.
That's a lost art, civics. Not many schools teach civics anymore. Good push by.
You ever see Coach Mack will always have a pencil in his ear?
Always.
Always.
Guys doing a lot of up top hand fighting, but not a whole lot of action down below. Content with working, pummeling in. Neither one wants to get caught underneath the other. End of the second period.
End of the second. Just those locked hands in that work through. So far on the board at 2-0.
Got Zach Coleman going in the defensive position to start the third period. Looking to earn one. Most preferably two with a reversal. But I suspect they'll let him get to his feet now. I feel like Karnak the Great. All right, some guy's going to have to take a chance here. That some guy's going to be Zach Coleman, because I don't think William Barrett is going to make many attempts here in these final minute and a half. Zach Coleman trailing by one, has got to press the action. He's got to look for an opportunity to slide by or step behind. Right now, you're pummeling ear to ear. Not too much of an opportunity to score from that position at all. Oh, looked like a football tackle. Oh, and he gave him the three near the end. He did a football tackle.
That foot, judging by our angle right there. Remember, it's college rules, and you're allowed
foot or toe
in, and it looked.
Let's see it.
That both of them had a foot inside or on that white line.
They're not questioning the call.
Here we go. Take a replay of select medical.
He comes in. He stopped wrestling. There you go. He's
out.
Oh, he slid the whole way out.
Somebody's in.
You've got to have one of your pieces in.
Then that would be all the way
out of bounds. Yep.
I think that would be all the way out.
No instant replay in wrestling. But it looked like he was the entire way out before he got that foot back down in bounds on the way around.
So 4-2 here. We need an escape. And there we see that new rule completely changing everything, because that instead of being...
You got to stop the match. They're stolen. Oh! A big lift of the big snack. Oh, no. Here he goes. He's trying to hold him around. You got to let him go. You got to let him go, or else he's going to be stalling again. Oh, whoa. Here we go. We're neutral. 37 seconds, 4-3. It's now an exciting time at the end of this heavyweight match.
I had to look away on that mat.
Oh, headlock. An attempted headlock. Oh! Here we go. Here we go. And he got locked up.
Oh, my God. Big snack.
Big snack 8. He had his big snack.
What a fall. William Barrett. What a match here on High School Sports Live. Send it to break.
Select Physical Therapy, a leading provider of physical therapy and sports medicine throughout central Pennsylvania. Whether recovery from an injury or setting a peak performance goal, our highly certified therapists and athletic trainers will help get you there. Visit selectphysicaltherapy.com to schedule an appointment or complimentary consultation. We wish all athletes, coaches, and teams a great season.
Trying to regain our composure here on High School Sports Live. Match of the week, ABC 27.4. Moving to 107 from the big guys to the smallest.
Yeah, it's a
Hoffman Ford, Braden Powell, and Wyatt Kitzmiller for Cumberland Valley. Coach, I had to compose myself there a little bit, because on that mat return in the last bout, with the way Barrett came down, I thought maybe his arm, it looked like his arm was in a really bad shape, and I didn't want to look. I had to turn away.
Well, there wasn't much action, but the action there was memorable. And then what a transition here to Braden Powell and Wyatt Kitzmiller. Braden Powell with a really good high crotch, earning the first 3 of the match. Now maintaining control from the top position. And again, we felt the upper weights really benefited and favored Central Dauphin. The lower weights, more of a toss-up. Should be a good couple closing matches here. Braden Powell, great young man, coming in with a 9-10 record versus Wyatt Kitzmiller, a freshman Braden is a junior. Got a one-on-one. Looking to break him down. He's covering here. That's good. He's got a one-on-one here near side. Trying to roll the wrist under. Tight waist. .30 seconds. Good job controlling this from the top position after an early takedown, Braden Powell. 14 seconds to go. I don't know about that.
CD bench does not like that stall call. On my checklist, exasperated Coach Swags now has a check mark.
Well, and I looked up in the stands. I see Braden's mother, Judge Courtney Powell of Dauphin County Bench, and their great husband. She didn't look too happy with that stalling call, and I don't know if, as the judge and jury, I saw stalling there myself.
I believe the term would be approach.
The approach to your bench. Great job getting. Nice inside leg pull. Nice takedown. Braden Powell now up 6-0.
Coach, I think I said this on our last broadcast. Never known to say coach, ref, legend, the third. I don't know how. I never know how to address you. I just go with coach all the time. The one bad thing about the rule change here in high school is everybody used to say 2.
Yep. Now it's 3.
3 doesn't.
It doesn't roll off the tongue.
Yeah, it doesn't roll off the tongue. It doesn't say. You know, it doesn't have that same panache.
But it has certainly. It may not have the same panache, but on the scoreboard it has a bigger splash.
Ooh, I like that.
How about?
You're a linguist. I'm going to have to write to the NFHS, though, and complain about that rule change and say, it just doesn't sound right in the gymnasiums anymore.
Well, the only good thing is people want more action, they want more scoring, and this is ways to put more of a score up on the scoreboard. They got locked hands.
Locked hands right here.
Yep. Even when you're wrapping around the legs, when you're still in the offensive position, you cannot lock your hands around both legs. That'll be one. Locked hands.
Powell in control here as we tick under 40. This bout brought to us by Select Medical, excuse me. Watching High School Sports Live here on ABC 27.4.
Trying to lock up a cross-face cradle here. And I want to thank the Hortensios and Select Medical for being such a great wrestling sponsor. I know Brian Hortensio, one heck of a wrestler in the Hortensio family, all stalwarts and solid rocks in this community, a great company in Select Medical. And every year, it's because of them that we've been able to continue to broadcast this great high school sports live wrestling broadcast.
6-1 as we head to the third. Braden Powell on top over Wyatt Kidsmiller. Braden looking to even up his record at 500 this year. Right now, sitting at 9-10.
That was great. See that right off the whistle?
So quick.
Hit a switch as the whistle blew. You got to continue to put those moves together and go off the whistle. That was indication for you young wrestlers out there. When that whistle blows, you got to move. Eight to 1. Minute 30 remaining in the third period. Braden Powell in clear control. Looking to earn a bonus point or two here for Central Dauphin Rams. Looking to lock a cradle up. He's a little bit too far out front to do it successfully. Actually, he's got to be careful.
Be careful he doesn't put himself in danger.
He actually, Kitzmiller hit a half of Peterson from underneath. Braden let it go, and now he's got to be careful he doesn't get a power half situation here. Got to be careful. He's got it locked in here. Kitzmiller looking tough from the top position. Got both legs in over top. He's looking at Coach Billy Chamberlain, looking at him trying to throw this power half. Up. And again. Still trying to work this power half.
15 seconds to get something done.
Braden Powell able to get his hips back down. He's not going to be able to turn him here. It's going to end up 8-3.
8-3, hard-fought decision for Powell. Makes it 36-18. Central Dauphin on top. As we look to our final two bouts of the night here on High School Sports Live, we step aside for 30 seconds.
Hi, this is John Timbo, then and now. Yep, I'm still alive with my son John, celebrating 50 years of serving York County.
Timbalbo is proud to remain locally family-owned and operated, with deep roots in our community. Celebrate 50 years with special promotions, giveaways, and savings.
Thanks to all our employees and to our customers.
How you doing there, Dad?
Ready for another 50 years. See you at Jack Jimbabo Family of Dealerships.
Back here on High School Sports Live at 1:14, Jack Giambavo Family of Dealerships bringing this to us. One of our matches that we were looking forward to, Phil Montez for Cumberland Valley and the Eagles, and Franco Perry for the Rams of CD. Perry 12-9 on the year, 13-3 for Montez out of Cumberland Valley.
A good matchup here. 114. Both guys pretty evenly matched. Montez looks a little bit bigger sized and framed. Franco Perry looks like he's got a sort of a shoulder harness there. Feeling each other out for the first minute. No shots taken yet. Nice. Nice duck under. Earned the first three. Now nice mat return. Phil Montez. He's got a cramp. Injury time. Might want to head to a commercial break.
We're going to step aside here on High School Sports Live as we look to get this cramp rubbed out, I believe is the medical term. We'll be right back.
Senior moments. They're not about what's been lost. They're about everything you've gained. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you're covered to go all in on more senior moments. And when playtime's over, giving them back can be a senior moment too.
They're all yours.
More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
Okay.
That might be fun, the big snack.
Welcome back. High School Sports Live, quick step away, and we are back. Good to see Phil Montez has his cramp all situated. I can tell them when you get older, they don't work their way out that quick.
Great action here.
Back right to it.
Barry did a really good job, and Montez catches him. Actually earns two, or earns three. I mean, Perry did a really good job of getting away, getting out, did not finish, actually turned into the body. He can't pull himself up from the edge of the mat. That's actually illegal there. That should be a technical violation. You can't pull yourself out from that side. That is one. You can't do that. Caution green.
Didn't see Cumberland Valley's coaches kind of question it.
Yeah, they did.
Did they?
Yeah, they had a little chuckle over here.
Oh.
Basically told him he missed it. And as the official on the outside, you really can't make the calls. Only if they look to you for support.
One of those, we'll agree to let everyone be bygones.
Good first period. I mean, Perry actually wrestled really tough from the bottom position. Montez did a great job of covering and shows that he's got a great skill set. Another good kick over in Granby right there.
One of the great photographers in the area, Sean Simmers, recognized by, I believe it was Time Magazine's one of his photos of the year.
Yeah, he did get a photo. With the bear
falling
out
from the tree.
I saw that.
He's in here. I think he took something like 12,000 photos this year, or took.
He's a true professional.
Yep.
I've known him for about 25 years.
Great guy.
Great guy.
Given the broadcast here on High School Sports Live, a little bit of a high five as he walked by. And one of those guys that always likes being around high school sports and does great work. We want to make sure we recognize that.
But there's nothing he's involved with that he doesn't capture well, you know? He captures the essence of everybody.
Great move there by Montez. Kind of goes from a little bit of a stalemate position and turns it into 3. Ari's secured a major. Now he's working towards that tech fall, but he wants the 6.
I'm going to tell you, he doesn't get himself upset. You notice how in every situation, even as Perry continues to work, Montez maintains both composure and his position in a way that he keeps himself always in a position to score again. Again, nice stop, nice counter.
He's very smooth.
Yeah, he is.
Very smooth. Not a lot of wasted motion.
You took my words. You notice he's got such a firm stance and foundation. He keeps himself evenly balanced. Never out of position. It's good.
Through to 10-0 lead for Montez over Franco Perry.
Let him go. I think he's going to look for the ability to score some points here and take this to a technical fall. Nice. Perry's a good wrestler. He's all good position, hand control, changes levels well, in and out, quick. Yeah, do you see how deep that shot was? It was like almost a double extended shot. Instead of just taking that short shot, he slid it the whole way through. Actually, great counter by Perry.
Really good counter.
Good hips. I mean, you can see some good wrestling here. Great job. Look, and again, doesn't waste it until he gets up top and then smashes back. Now he continues to roll through. Both guys have really good skills. I like watching good wrestling. That was good wrestling.
You know, and that whole little, I don't want to call it a system, but
a series
right there. It was so quiet. Like, there just wasn't a lot of wasted motion from, like, either guy.
Yep. And you notice how they block off hips. They continue. Like, as they get in bad position, sometimes it's about forcing the guy back onto their own hips. Just those little things that keep you in control and off the other guy off of his point of position. Nice step under again.
Very nice.
Really nice.
(13-3) after the catch and release move right there. Try to get one more here.
That was a good match.
13-3, Phil Montez takes it with the major decision for Cumberland Valley. We're going to head into our final bout as we step aside here on High School Sports Live.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Welcome back here on High School Sports Live. Match of the week, Cumberland Valley Central Dauphin. Our final bout brought to you by Hoffman Ford at 121. It is Thunderbeard, 15-1 record on the year. Already up 3-0 over Sawyer Mitchell.
Look to end this one really quick.
Valley.
Try to punch it down. There, you got it. You got it locked up. Good job fighting it off. Now it's a hammerlock. That can get rough. Good job. Sawyer Mitchell fighting it off well. Now. Trying a cross wrist tilt. Famous cross wrist tilt. He's got to pull it a little bit more. No back points earned. Earned 2 near fall.
End of one.
Little quiet.
With a 5-0 lead. Started with a flash.
It did.
Kind of quieted down.
There was no lightning with Thunder tonight in the first
Coach
period.
Swags just asked Thunderbeard what's he doing. Gave him the double palms up.
Sawyer Mitchell's doing a great job of fighting himself off of his back quickly. But another 2 earned by Thunderbeard. A little wing action on the other side. Looking for another cross wrist tilt. Not able to turn him. There we go. Now he's got it to run. Good job fighting again. There you go. Now working that cross for tilt again. Not able to earn any points. Not able to stick them into the criteria that's necessary in order to earn back points. A lot of action, but no scoring. Thunderbeard again, 15-1 on the season. He is a junior, and Sawyer Mitchell coming in as a freshman, showing a lot of fight. Caution there on Thunderbeard. For those of you at home, you get 2 cautions before any points. Trying to scoop it up. He's working tilts on all sides. You just can't figure out a way to put him in criteria.
Been a quiet period.
Yeah, it might not be quiet anymore. He caught that hammerlock right at the end, but too late.
One quick turn to start the 2 minutes, and then a ride out. On the college level, collegiate level, I should say, this would be 8-0 with the riding time secure. But that's not the world we live in.
No, I'm not a huge fan of riding time.
I don't like riding time. I don't.
I think with the new scoring rules, yeah. Keep up the pace of the action. Nice job. Got to finish. Trying to cross face on the inside. Now he's earned 3. 11-0. He gets 1 4-point turn. He'll end it with a technical fall. There you go.
Working that way. Got to be past 45.
He's still got that inside Turk there. See, he's got his legs squared away where he can't get his hips to the mat. Trying to work a cross face in a combination here. Lets the Turk go.
Under 40 seconds here.
That's it.
There it is. That's going to be a tech fall, and that's going to do it. 41-22 is going to be the final here. Central Dauphin on top of their rival, Cumberland Valley. When we come back, it is the Capital Blue Cross post-match report. We will feature our PAC financial move of the match, PAC financial move of the match, as well as our Hoffman Ford wrestler of the match. So stay tuned for that. We will be right back with Capital Blue Cross post-match here on High School Sports Live Wrestling Match of the Week here on ABC 27.4.
Select Physical Therapy, a leading provider of physical therapy and sports medicine throughout central Pennsylvania. Whether recovery from an injury or setting a peak performance goal, our highly certified therapists and athletic trainers will help get you there. Visit selectphysicaltherapy.com to schedule an appointment or complimentary consultation. We wish all athletes, coaches, and teams a great season.
Hi, this is John Timbo then and now. Yep, I'm still alive with my son John, celebrating 50 years of serving York County.
Timbalbo is proud to remain locally family-owned and operated, with deep roots in our community. Celebrate 50 years with special promotions, giveaways, and savings.
Thanks to all our employees and to our customers.
How you doing there, Dad?
Ready for another 50 years. See you at Jack Jimbabo Family of Dealerships.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
At Pac Financial, we are family and we treat you like family. When it comes to your life insurance needs, we are independent, we represent only top-rated companies, and we know how to get the best rates. Your policies are tailor-made to fit your individual needs. For more information, give us a call today at 564-6400 and ask for Christian Marazzo or visit our website at pacfinancialfirst.com.
Senior moments. They're not about what's been lost. They're about everything you've gained. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you're covered to go all in on more senior moments. And when playtime's over, giving them back can be a senior moment too.
They're all yours.
More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
Select Physical Therapy, a leading provider of physical therapy and sports medicine throughout central Pennsylvania. Whether recovery from an injury or setting a peak performance goal, our highly certified therapists and athletic trainers will help get you there. Visit selectphysicaltherapy.com to schedule an appointment or complimentary consultation. We wish all athletes, coaches, and teams a great season.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Welcome back to High School Sports Live. Match of the week. Central Dauphin comes out on top in this rivalry against Cumberland Valley, 41-22 here on Capital Blue Cross post-match report. We are going to feature our Pac Financial move of the match as well as our Hoffman Ford wrestler of the match, Andrew Callista, Coach George Hartwick III, and the man who wins both of those awards, William Big Snack Barrett, brings a smile to our face. Sophomore from Cumberland Valley, heavyweight 285. What's going through your mind out there during that bout, especially those last frantic 30 seconds?
I was just looking up at the clock, saw that was 29 seconds, so I kind of baited him with my arm to get that underhook. I was clamped down with his head and just ripped that headlock.
Coach, what was going through your mind? Because you were really excited.
Yeah. Obviously, there was a takedown where you stopped wrestling towards the end of the match, and I saw your coach look at you. He questioned the call and said, "Don't stop wrestling." And I said there wasn't a whole lot of action, but when these two guys get in the action, I'm sure it's going to end up very exciting. And you certainly didn't let me down. You threw that headlock. I saw it coming. You dug your hips in deep. And when that happened, I was saying it was lights out, locked up. Now, when you took him over, you felt like you had it tight enough to end the match at that point.
Yep.
And you obviously sealed the deal. How'd that make you feel tonight?
Really happy.
Really happy?
Yep, really excited.
Were your coaches happy?
Yep.
I know it was the loudest roar we've heard in the gym all night, and you're in an opposing team's gym, so we said both the wrestler of the match and the move of the match goes to the Big Snack tonight. Congratulations for getting us on our feet.
Thank you.
We're not going to let you go just yet. We're going to give it director's choice out in the truck. We're going to take a look at the monitor here, see what they come up with. Is it move of the match? Is it wrestler of the match? I believe it's going to be move of the match here. Pac Financial, move of the match. William, take us through it. There it is right there.
Yep.
What's going through your mind on that?
I knew I had it over.
He knew you had it over, and there it is, just a flex to the bench. And that was after a frenzied scramble where you're behind and you knew you had to make a move right there, and you do it for that. So that's our move of the match. And also, we need to see the Hoffman Ford wrestler of the match as well. Also going to William Big Snack Barrett, the sophomore. I can't get enough of watching this. A little bit. We just rolled through some of the clips.
Headlock.
once again.
Step it through.
I mean, that's just a classic heavyweight move, am I not right? How many times have you seen that move as a kid growing up, saying, I'm going to do that in one of our rivalry matches?
A ton.
A ton?
Yep.
Who's the guy that you modeled it after that you've seen it?
Greg Kirkfleet from Penn State.
Penn State, pretty good program to watch, am I right? All right, you open the door. You mentioned Penn State. Penn State, Notre Dame. Who's your college football team and who are you picking in the Orange Bowl here?
Notre Dame.
All right, you got to look that way and look at that guy right there if you're going to pick Notre Dame.
You know what? We got 2-1 here. I'd rather be underestimated. Penn State's coming off a big-time win. They hold the edge over the last couple games with Notre Dame. It's our time. 2025, baby. Notre Dame to the national finals.
It's a great time to be a sports fan here in South Central Pennsylvania. It's a great time to be a high school wrestling fan. The season is just getting started. Plenty of high school sports coming to you on the basketball schedule for High School Sports Lab. Our next wrestling match, Bishop McDevitt and Trinity. It's a holy war, January 9th, 7 p.m., presented by Select Medical. It's a full slate of high school wrestling and basketball here on High School Sports Live. We want to thank Capital Blue Cross for our post-match report, also sponsoring a lot of our bouts. Our next broadcast, Chambersburg visits Central Dauphin East, January 7th, 7 p.m. tip-off in basketball. That one also presented by Select Medical. For the legend, the coach, the referee, George Hartwick III, for William Big Snack Barrett, I'm Andrew Glista. Thank you for tuning in to High School Sports Live here on ABC 27.4. Plenty more action coming up all season long for the entire crew. Thanks for watching.